Yes, Aarti. Good morning. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm here and hearty. Thank you for asking. Abul, how are you?
Good evening, ma'am. I am fine, ma'am.
Good. Abul, Aarti, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are audible.
Very simple challenge for you all. Go through. Okay. I have shared some words: run, eat, speak, write, sit, drink, walk, jump, love. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Make a small story. Quickly, make a small story by using all these simple terms. Abul,
Yes, ma'am.
these words, you are familiar with these words, right?
Right, ma'am.
Very simple term. Okay, make a story quickly. Aarti,
Yes,
1
ma'am.
minute. Just fabricate a story in your head quickly.
Mm.
Abul, ready?
No, ma'am.
Arti.
Ma'am, I'm just making story.
Okay. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm Helen 30. How about you?
I'm good, ma'am. I'm good.
Good. How was your day?
Uh, Not good, but sometimes.
I think you are traveling, right?
Ma'am,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are audible. Are you traveling? Are you outside?
Yeah, I'm traveling.
I'm traveling. Yes.
Metro station, right? Yeah. Yes, Arti.
Yes, ma'am. One day I was hungry and I went to fast food corner to eat something, and I went there by walk. And when I reach there, I sit on the chair, and first of all, I and when I reach there, I sit on the chair, and mm, first of and speak with waiter. He gave me uh, juice to drink, and I drank the juice. And after some time, my old friend came to this restaurant. When I saw my old friend, I jumped with happiness, and we talked. We talked, and uh, we talked. We talked to मैम बहुत देर तक हमने बातें की. We talked.
Yeah, we kept on talking for a long time.
Okay. We
Kept on talking.
Okay, we
We kept
kept on
talking.
talking long time,
और जैसे we
and we
kept
loves to
long time.
and we loves
ऑन
to
नहीं
eat
लगाओ वो
fast
भी
food.
चलेगा. ऑन नहीं लगाओगे फिर भी चलेगा. दोनों
Okay, we
ऑन
kept
लगा के भी कर सकते
talking.
हो, विदाउट ऑन भी बोल सकते हो, राइट?
Okay, ma'am. We love to eat fast food. Yeah, I love to eat fast food.
गुड. यस अबू, योर टर्न. It is not a rocket science, Abu. Now it's very simple terms.
One day, I and my friend decided to visit a park where decided to walk the park and and where
Yes, Abul. Abu, what happened?
मैम नहीं हो पा रहा है मैम.
Oh gosh. इसका मतलब आपकी इमेजिनेशन पावर बहुत ही खतरनाक है. स्टोरी नहीं बन रही आपसे सिंपल साइंटिस्ट वर्ड से. अबुल,
यस मैम.
जितना हो सके उतना यूज करो. क्या प्रॉब्लम है? तो आसान वर्ड है अबुल. अब क्या प्रॉब्लम है बताइए. अगर आप इसको भी यूज नहीं कर पाओगे तो कैसे कैसे बोलोगे बताओ. अपनी अपनी पावर को आपको बढ़ाना है ना. सोचने की पावर को फास्ट करिए. इसलिए मैंने एकदम इजी टर्म दिए हैं. ट्राई
One
करो.
day, I and my friend decided to walk in the park uh, where where we 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 ran in the park and also after the running we sat back in the park and also jump in the park and after the visiting the park we came back at home and then speak about something and then eat
एट एट नॉट ईट. पास्ट टेंस का ध्यान रखिए. एक्टिविटी इज डन ऑलरेडी. अब प्रेजेंट में कहाँ से हैं?
and ate uh, breakfast done man.
Okay, fine. Hey Ashia, good evening. How are you? Sameer, good evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello,
Good
ma'am.
evening. Good evening.
Not too
Hello.
bad. How about you?
Can't complain. Couldn't be better. Thank you for asking. Hey Samir, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. I'm fine. I'm good.
So why were you absent yesterday? You were not there?
No, there was some activity. That's why I was busy. This is why I did not attend the session.
Okay, fine. So Ashia, today actually, like I have
Yes,
shared
ma'am.
again in the text, like in your group also, right? So these are very simple terms, right? I said that please make a story with these simple terms, right? Why, after now Abul has created his story, right? Aarti has created his story. Aarti, I guess you can understand what I want now.
Yes, ma'am.
क्या क्या चाहते हो मैं बताइए.
Ma'am,
You have to put your story, whatever you have used with these terms, convert them with some advanced vocabulary. Instead of run, use sprint. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
एंड इफ यू आर स्टार्विंग, जब बहुत तेज भूख लगती है ना और हम कुछ जल्दी से खाते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड डेवर्ट. ओके.
Yes,
स्टार्विंग होते
ma'am.
हैं ना तो बहुत जल्दी मील्स को खाते हैं, राइट? अगर
Yes, ma'am.
आपको बोलना है, सपोज आपको यूज करना है स्पोक, मतलब स्पीक. स्पीक की जगह आप यूज करो आर्टिकुलेट,
Yes,
राइट?
ma'am.
देन आफ्टर रोट,
Ma'am,
राइट की जगह यूज करो
ma'am,
कंपोस्ट.
running, sprinting
हाँ
is running की जगह
हाँ
sprinting,
हाँ हाँ
ma'am.
हाँ,
Is
यस यस
sprinting.
यस
Okay,
यस.
okay,
वेट
ma'am.
अ बिट, एक इसमें ना कंपोज की जगह कंपोस्ट कर दीजिए. एक मिनट. कंपोस्ट डी लगा दीजिएगा, पास्ट कर दीजिएगा, ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
इट इज पास्ट टेंस में कंपोस्ट. ओके. और सिटिंग, जैसे हम बैठते हैं, राइट? हम लोग बैठते हैं ना, सिट सेट सेट. सो उसमें सेटल्ड हो जाएगा. मैं यहाँ पे ठीक कर रही हूँ, ग्रुप में ठीक कर रही हूँ, वहां मुझसे पॉसिबल नहीं है. एंड ड्रिंक, ड्रिंक की जगह आप यूज करेंगे इम्बाइब. ओके, इम्बाइब. और सेकंड फॉर्म में इसलिए मैंने लिखा है इम्बाइब्ड. एंड वॉक, वॉक की जगह आपको यूज करना है स्ट्रॉल, राइट? एंड जंप की जगह आपको यूज करना है लीक. एंड लव की जगह यूज करना है अडोर. ओके. आई हैव करेक्टेड दिस इन योर ग्रुप. जो प्रॉब्लम थी, एक तो राइट को इसे कंपोस्ट करना है रोड को, और सेट की स्पेलिंग में एस ई टी है, उसको प्लीज एस ए टी कर दीजिए. सिट सेट सेट, बैठना. ओके. सेटल्ड. ओके. आरती, आई होप इट इज क्लियर.
Yes, ma'am.
आशिया, समझ आया?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. मैं क्या इसको फिर से लिख के दूं वर्ड्स को सामने?
No, ma'am. I can see from.
मैंने
I can
इसीलिए
see.
सेंटेंस में दिया है, या
Yeah.
इन सेंटेंस आई हैव मेंशन देम. व्हाट अबाउट यू समीर?
Ma'am, you have to make the sentence whatever you have shared.
हाँ जी. क्या है समीर, मैं आपको बताती हूँ. आप पहले
Okay.
इजी वर्ड्स में अपना सेंटेंस बना लो, स्टोरी बना लो.
Okay.
उस वर्ड्स को, उस
प्रेजेंट
वर्ड्स
में बनाना है, पास्ट में बनाना है.
आपको जो मन में आए बनाओ, ठीक है?
Okay.
उसको हम कन्वर्ट कर देंगे इसमें. उस स्टोरी को, पर्टिकुलर उस स्टोरी को हम कन्वर्ट कर देंगे एडवांस वोकैबुलरी के साथ. समझ में आई मेरी बात?
Okay, I got it, ma'am. I got it.
Ma'am, starving. He was starving, so he ate his meals fast.
डे वर्ड आएगा.
Okay, ma'am.
फास्ट खान जब खाते हैं ना, वो डे वर्ड है. लीजिए मैंने लिख दिया है. Now Arshia, come up quickly. It's a piece of cake for you, I know. Sameer,
Yes, ma'am.
come up.
Okay.
Simple story.
I was waiting for you. I thought you are writing
Oh
something.
gosh, I'm waiting
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you just
I also.
now come up.
Okay. I don't run usually. I just sit all day at at my spot. Uh, I don't get much time to speak to anyone. Sometimes I wrote my ideas in English for my English practice.
Sometime I
I
wrote, not sometime I write. This is your
oh
habit.
sorry, yeah, sorry. Sometimes I write my sometime I write my thoughts in English for my English practice. And between throughout the day, I drink lots of water. I don't know, but I just feel thirsty. My work don't allow me to walk much. That's why I just settle in one spot all day. And I also don't jump here and there. I adore my work. In my leisure time, I watch some series. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now Arshia, use advanced vocabulary quickly. All the advanced. The same way. Pattern should be same.
Okay. I don't sprint usually. I just I just settled in one spot. I just settle in one spot all day because my work don't allow me to walk much, and so I don't get much time to spoke about to articulate about my ideas. I just wrote them. I composed a story in my head. Whatever I think in my head, I just compose a story, and I settle at my spot all day. I imbibe, I imbibe lots of
Right.
water throughout the day, and I don't have garden, so I just cannot stroll. Sometimes I go with my son in the garden in the to strolling, and there in the garden my son leap here and there. I adore my son.
One time is left, still left. Devoured,
Which one, ma'am?
devoured, devoured. Ate fast, no?
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. A starving devoured. Yeah. So after the hectic day, I just want to devour something delicious. So yeah,
No, it's called devoured. Say
devoured,
devoured. हाँ
devour,
देखो devoured, right?
devoured.
आई थिंक कि ब्रिटिश और इंग्लिश में यही फर्क है, ब्रिटिश एंड अमेरिकन में। एक में आर का साउंड आएगा, एक में नहीं आएगा। ओके,
Okay.
डिवॉर्ड भी कहते हैं और आर को साइलेंट करके डिवॉर्ड भी बोलते हैं, राइट?
So
आई
what
गेस
should I say?
आई
Devour,
थिंक
devour,
ब्रिटिश में
dev.
आर साइलेंट है, ब्रिटिश में आर साइलेंट है, अमेरिकन में आर साइलेंट नहीं है।
So in my
गो
this
विद
is
ब्रिटिश, गो विद ब्रिटिश।
devour,
आई ऑलवेज प्रेफर डिवॉर्ड, या डिवॉर्ड।
devoured, devoured. Okay. So after the hectic day, I feel starving. I feel starved. So I devour. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying devour.
आफ्टर
I
हैविंग,
devoured.
आफ्टर
I
हैविंग
devoured.
स्टोल, hey, Ashia, after having stroll, when I come back, I just feel starving and I devoured delicious food.
I devour delicious food. Okay.
Right? Strolling के बाद भूख तो लगेगी ना?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? Yes. Now, Samir, your turn.
Okay, ma'am. Whenever I go to park, I run with my friends. After that, we go to a hotel to eat something, and we speak. Generally, we speak one by one. We hear one another, and I write sometimes an email for sending to client. I sit with my friends uh, for some uh, enjoyment time, or I sit with my parents to talk important things. I drink. Mostly I drink water. Uh, Whenever I go, whenever I come, and after that I go for a walk with my wife to the park. I I saw my children. They jump in the park and play together. I love reading the books.
Now, Samir,
Yes, ma'am.
switch this is basic vocabulary to advanced vocabulary. Now go.
Okay. I sprint in the park with my friends. I I I deoded. I do deoded when I feel after working. I deoded after working. I don't articulate. I don't always articulate with my friends and with the strangers and even in my home. I and then I compose emails to client and to my friends when needs. I settle with my parents or with my friends. I imbibe. I I imbibe uh, in the party with my friends. No, 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 this is wrong sentence. I imbibe. Uh, uh, I imbibe Mirinda with my friends in the party. I stroll with my. I like to stroll with my wife on the street.
Okay, so your sentence was I don't speak with anyone, right? Speak नहीं होगा, I don't talk to anyone. ये
I,
speak जो है आपने
okay.
सेंटेंस गलत बनाया है.
Right, right, right. That is what that is my mistake. Uh, I say so. I
I
can say I can say like that.
I always avoid to articulate my thoughts, something like that. Speak something in front of all. I don't always feel comfort to articulate everything in front of anyone,
Exactly,
right?
exactly. I want to say like that.
And imbibe means you can say also like to consume water, to consume food. Okay, so
Okay.
imbibe is drinking, right? You can
Im-
imbibe. And even though right now you all are learning new vocabulary, so these vocabularies you have to imbibe. समझ आया?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Figuratively we can also speak use this term. Okay,
Okay.
metaphorically we can use such kind of terms, right? It's not mandatory you have to stick with that thing. You can use in some other way, like we say na, like nowadays I'm trying to consume a lot of stuff from my surrounding. Okay, so
Eh,
you can say in that way also. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay, ma'am.
nowadays you all are procuring like new vocabulary, right? So this is how you can speak. Uh, Arti, now convert your simple sentences into advanced quickly.
Ma'am, story sentences.
No, no story. You just shared some like story with
O-
us. Yeah.
Okay.
So convert that
One day,
into advanced.
okay. One day my friend was sprinting at the park in the morning time. After 10 minutes, he felt tired and he settled on the bench. Then he Im- imbibed some water, and after then, uh, um, he taking some rest. He did some
He
exercise
took
just like.
he took some rest. Taking क्यों आएगा? He took some
Okay, yes,
rest.
yes. He took some rest and he did some exercise just like leaping jacks, mean to say jumping jacks. And really, stalling. And really, stalling is very good for health. There we saw many peoples in the park, and I immense them to do exercise daily. After took exercise, uh, we stalling, yes, and stalling. I felt starving to eat something.
Starving का मतलब होता है बहुत भूख लगना.
भूख लगना.
So
I felt starving.
whenever yeah I feel starving, so I devoured a lot of food.
Okay.
Abul, Abul,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल मिल गए आपको. Now you can do, right? I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You can do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now please. पहले सिंपल से जाओ फिर एडवांस डालना, ठीक है? पहले सिंपल सेंटेंस बनाओ. फाइंड में. In the meanwhile, you all just note down all these advanced vocabulary, okay?
One day, I and my friend go to uh, walk in the park, and we ran in the park and spoke about something, and then sat on the bench, and after the rest, then also jumping in the park, and drank some water, and love each other.
and love each other. Do you think this
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
story? And love each other. Gosh. Okay, fine. Now carry on with your like uh, basic to advanced quickly. The story should be meaningful, okay? From top to bottom. Now come up, Abul.
मैम स्टोरी बनाना है या सेंटेंस कोई?
जो आपने बनाया था ना उसको आप जरा एडवांस में कन्वर्ट करो। स्टोरी अभी रहने दो। बनाओ जैसे आप कर रहे थे ना अभी वैसे बनाओ। You are
वन
not
डे
creating any story now?
यस मैम।
Or do you want to create a story first of all? You tell me.
वन डे I and my friend went to park and where we sprinted in the park, and after that we devoured some breakfast and articulated some ideas in front of uh, an immense.
What? What you said? Articulate some idea in front of anyone's. What you said?
No, ma'am. Articulated some ideas each other,
We
and
shared. We
we
articulate and shared some ideas with one another.
articulated some ideas, and we share some ideas one another. And after came back at home, I composed a mail,
Okay,
settled
fine.
on the.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. Continue. Please continue.
Settled on the chair, and then
Okay. I settled down on the chair. We say now we sat down on the chair. So I settled down on the chair.
settled down on the chair and enjoy imbibed a glass of coffee, and
Imbibed. And we imbibed
imbi-
a cup of coffee.
and after, then strolling in the garden.
Then we strolled in the garden or we took a stroll in the garden.
We took a stroll in the garden, and
You can say, okay, Abul,
yes, ma'am.
first of all, what I suggested you to start reading something. Have you started?
No, ma'am.
Why? Don't you want improvement within yourself with this small period of time? Start reading, Abul. Okay. I
Okay,
will
ma'am.
share one of the books that is not very much expensive, hardly 100 rupees. Okay. Buy that book. Okay. There you will
Ma'am,
find a lot of vocabulary.
which book, ma'am?
I will share with you in the group. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'm going to share the screen. Okay. Just quickly speak out on this picture. Ashia, you first come up. You are the
Yes,
cornerstone for them.
promised.
After listening to you, na, they will feel confidence. Now, start.
Um, now I am feeling too heavy.
You didn't have anything now. You didn't do anything so far, right? How can you be happy having? You are so light. Quickly come up.
Okay, so this picture is depicts a family is celebrating some kind of festival with the firecrackers. I think I don't know what it's called uh, in
It's
our language.
Diwali. It's
Yeah,
Diwali. It's
yeah,
Diwali.
yeah, yeah. It this firecracker shows that Puljadi. We say this Puljadi. So it's Diwali. Yeah, it's Diwali, and they are in traditional attires. They are looking very happy, and they are celebrating with lots of joy. They are enjoying it. The parents, they are helping their children to lit this thing. I don't know what this thing called in English. The whole house is decorated with the lights, with these small lights, and the mother is wearing sari, which is a Indian traditional wear, and the little girl is wearing a red color, red or orange something, and with blue touch, wearing a lehenga, and the son and his son is wearing kurta, and the father also is wearing kurta. So yeah, they are celebrating Diwali, and the house is fully decorated with the genda fools, with the genda flowers. So yeah, that's it.
Genda flowers is called sunflower. No, that is marigold. Marigold
Yeah,
flowers, and
marigold
along
flowers. I forgot. Yeah,
and they are actually these sticks are called sparkler. Spark
sparkle,
sparkler. Yeah, I'm just
sparkler,
writing. Yes, Sparkler. Okay,
sparkle. So, okay.
okay. Now, Aarti, come up.
Yes, ma'am. This picture shows it is a festival of Diwali, and the house is decorated with lights and marigold flowers. And family in this big family in this big parents and children in this big looking very happy and celebrating Diwali festival. And yes, ma'am.
Aarti, say something about Lakshmi Puja and something, okay?
Yes,
And
yes, yes, yes.
try to use.
Children.
Listen. I'm telling you. Try to use some words from here like leap, imbibe, settle. Okay, you can use. I feel devour. Okay, because सारा दिन वो फास्ट रखते हैं तो उनको भूख बहुत तेज लगेगी, राइट? आप बच्चे यहाँ वहाँ दौड़ते हैं, राइट? वो जंप भी करते हैं, वो ड्रिंक्स वगैरह भी लेते हैं, तो इसमें से कुछ वर्ड उठाओ और इसको डिस्क्राइब करो पिक्चर को, राइट? अपनी स्टोरी में.
Okay, ma'am. This picture shows it is a festival of Diwali, and in this pic, parents and children are looking very happy and celebrating Diwali festival. The house is decorated with lights and marigold flowers, and children are burning crackers and fulchadis. I don't know.
Sparklers.
Sparklers. Yes, children are burning sparklers, and they are running. Sorry, they are sprinting here. Children are sprinting here, and
On this day,
on
children.
this day, children are sprinting here and there, and they feel they felt no, ma'am. They feeling starving. On this day, children are sprinting here and there. Mm, they मैम वे फील करेंगे या करते हैं मैम
करते हैं,
स्टार्विंग
करेंगे क्यों होगा?
यस मैम करते हैं. They feel starving on this day. They feel starving on this day. And they eat. नहीं है इसमें adore. They adore. They love to eat. Uh, they love to eat
They
sweets.
adore. They adore to eat.
Yes, they adore to eat sweets, different types of sweets, just like kaju, katli, and etc. Rasgulla, and they
Okay.
drink.
So yeah.
They imbibe different types of juices.
Okay, Aarti. So on this day, right? The children they feel very happy, right? They
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
ecstatic. They feel ecstatic, and they just sprint here and there, right? And like houses are full of sweets on this day, so they just leap here and there, and in every moment they just have sweets like kaju katri and all, right? you
Yes,
know
ma'am.
so actually what is there, kids and family members all they just keep fast for a long day. So at night after worshipping, actually they feel
Lakshmi Puja,
what they just yeah, they
goddess
what they
Lakshmi.
feel hunger, okay, and due to starvation what did they just devour a lot of food, right? Because different dishes are being prepared on this day in every house, right? You can say in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what I want, Ashia, once more, please come up and use all these words. Ashia, come up
Yes, ma'am. Uh,
once more. Use all these words. Okay, you have just now you are aware of this tree and all, right? On this day, just we people make a lot of dishes. Okay, different kind of cuisines and all. Okay, and kids like entire day. Sometimes what happens now, family members and kids they just keep fast for the long day. Okay, then after we have after prayer and all, we have food, right? So you can connect with that. Please come up.
okay. So this picture is depicting a festival, which is kind of we can understand it's Diwali. So they are celebrating Diwali festival. On the Diwali festival, children children spend here and there. They enjoy a lot. They cannot settle at one place. They imbibe they imbibe lots of happiness and greetings with their elders after a long day fast and long day of prayer. And they break their fast and devour delicious meal. And after that, when they finish their festival, so they articulate their thoughts about the whole day, how their uh, how their festival or yeah, how their day went or what they enjoyed throughout the day. Some cannot. I don't have. I don't know how to put these words in this story.
Okay, here the word is not devoured. Devoured. Say devoured. Devoured.
Devoured,
Devoured. Devoured.
devoured,
Devoured. Yeah.
devoured, devoured,
Okay.
devoured.
What do you
Okay.
want to say? Which word?
Uh,
Right. Compose.
compose, stroll, leap.
Yeah. So like whatever they experience now, they definitely they just compose a story in school as well related to the same, right? And
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah,
Some
yes.
yeah
Sometimes they
some students get the project or something they have to
exactly,
they
and they're like they articulate that particular experience to their friends and all, okay, the very next day what they did or not, right? So yes, you can say this way, and they imbibe a lot of experience and happiness on this particular day after spending, right? With their family and members and all, when they spend a lot of hours, so this imbibe a lot of things, they learn many things and all, right? Okay, good.
yes.
And now Sami, come up.
Yes, ma'am. As I can say, Diwali is around the corner. So this picture shows the festival of Diwali. And as I can say, there are a couple. There is a couple who are celebrating festivals of Diwali with their childrens, and they decorated their house with some flowers. There are different flowers, and they use some lights to for decorating. And the children who are celebrating this festival with their parents holds hold their hands with the sparkler, and the parents are smiling with themselves and with their children, and their the wife is the wife has wear beautiful saris, and husband her has wear, sorry, one beautiful no, good dress. Their dress are very beautiful, and children's dress color are the same, but different is, there is a different one. There is a one boy and there is a one girl, and on this day they celebrate Diwali with uh, from beginning to the end of the day, and they do not they d- the, they do not eat anything. Maybe after that they they devoured they devoured a lot of things after what is called? They devoured a lot of things after hungry. I can't. I'm not able to use this word. So okay, leave. And on this day, uh, the whole family are always happy and want to be happy the whole day, and they celebrate this festival themselves and with the relatives also. And after that they eat no they devoured some sweets like gulab jamun, like pela, etc. Okay, ma'am. I mentioned whatever.
Okay, they will just have varieties of sweets and all. Okay, so listen, whenever you are describing any picture now, Samir, always try to speak in present tense. Okay, the entire family is wearing very attractive attire. Okay, both the kids are really looking adorable along with the wife. Okay, and she is also looking so charming, and the husband, right, he is also looking स्मार्ट हैंडसम ओके जो जो जेंट्स होते हैं ना उनके लिए हैंडसम यूज करते हैं हम और गर्ल्स के लिए जैसे गॉर्जियस ब्यूटीफुल ओके सो द एंटायर फैमिली द पिक्चर इज लुकिंग मेस्मराइजिंग ओके समझ आया समीर
यस मैम, बट मैम वो जो ड्रेस होता है लेडीज और जेंट्स में वो डिफरेंस होता है ना, सपोज हम लोग
हाँ तो सो
लेडीज।
लड़की जो गर्ल्स जो लगेंगी ना अटायर अटायर दोनों के लिए है राइट अटायर दोनों के लिए है
ओके,
और जो लेडी है ना शी इज लुकिंग गॉर्जियस राइट
यस
on the
आई कैन
other
अंडरस्टैंड दैट।
hand her husband is looking what
हैंडसम,
smart handsome and both the means children are looking quite charming right adorable got it
यस
and
मैम
the
आई गॉट
entire family picture I can say is mesmerizing okay it's quite I'm mesmerized after seeing this like picture of this family right they all are smiling okay
इट। यस मैम, दे आर ऑलवेज
and
स्माइलिंग।
broaden smile says that they have imbibed a lot of what you can say energy the whole day
यस, यस मैम,
right
यस मैम,
yes
यस
okay
आई अंडरस्टूड मैम।
uh, where is our where is he
हु?
Amol, are you there See, I cannot see the picture I have shared now. Abul, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now please look at this picture. You have heard everyone? Now please. And try to use this advanced vocabulary as well, okay? Now please proceed.
This picture depicts that uh, it is a Diwali celebration. In the picture, there are a which uh, family which have uh, two kids, one girl.
There are a family or there is a family?
There is a family. Uh, where are two kids. The girl wearing uh, a red cloth, and also the boy wear red kurta.
Abul, say the girl is wearing, the boy is wearing.
The girl is wearing red dress, and also the boy is wearing red kurta. The father is uh, looking very handsome, and uh, also wearing a green kurta. The kids are holding a sparkler. The mother is standing with uh, he, uh, his girl, and the father is standing with his boy. The the whole family is standing in the front of a very decorated wall with uh, with blooming lights. This is a festive atmosphere. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Abul, wearing, you are using na again and again wearing. So instead of that, you can say सबके लिए अलग अलग बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. दे ऑल आर वेयरिंग अट्रैक्टिव एंड कैप्टिवेटिंग अटायर. और यू कैन से वेयरिंग की जगह आप कुछ ये क्या लिख दिया, पुटिंग ऑन लिखना था, पुटिंग ऑन. ओके, वेयरिंग की जगह आप पुटिंग ऑन बोल सकते हैं. दे ऑल आर पुटिंग ऑन. पुटिंग ऑन एक बार सिखाया था मैंने, मुझे जहां तक लग रहा है. पुट ऑन,
Yes, ma'am.
राइट. सो वेयरिंग की जगह आप पुट ऑन का यूज करेंगे. ओके, दे ऑल आर पुटिंग ऑन अट्रैक्टिव एंड कैप्टिवेटिंग अटायर. ठीक है, वेयरिंग मत लगाओ.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है, पुटिंग ऑन का यूज करना. पुट ऑन मतलब पहनना होता है. ऑल आर डन आई गेस.
Yes, ma'am.
नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू सम क्वेश्चंस. बी रेडी फॉर द सेम, राइट. Ashia,
Yes, ma'am.
are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. Okay, Ashia, what
Yes,
will
ma'am.
you do if it rains tomorrow?
What will I do if it rains tomorrow? Well,
Yes.
If it rains tomorrow, it doesn't affect on my work because I work from home, I teach from home. So, but whenever it rains, so I sometimes I craving for some fried fruits like fried fritters. So I, if it rains tomorrow, I certainly devour some. I don't know why I can't
Reward, reward,
devour,
reward.
devour. I will surely practice this after the class. So I devour some, yeah, pakode,
Of course, flitters, right?
fritters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So Archie, you use but. So instead of but, you can say however.
However,
However, right?
however, right?
Yes. However, yes.
However,
However, it doesn't
moreover.
affect me. No, no. However, it doesn't affect me at all, right?
Okay. If it
However,
rains tomorrow, it does. However, it
actually,
doesn't.
what is there? Na? It is there. It is in contrast. I am using. You use the but yes, it doesn't affect me. But if it rains, so I will do this and that. So, however, if it rains, so I will do this and that. Okay,
Okay.
in contrast. Okay, fine. Aarti, come up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Aarti,
Yes, ma'am.
uh, suppose like I'm asking about your past, right? Just
Yes,
go
ma'am.
some years back, right? So my question is that how long had you been studying before the exam started earlier when you were a student?
Ma'am, please repeat your question.
How long had you been studying before the exam started?
Okay. How long had you been studying?
Studied before the exam started. एग्जाम स्टार्ट
Uh,
होने से पहले आप कितनी देर तक पढ़ते थे?
okay, ma'am.
आपको याद होगा whenever you were in college or like in school, it happens
Yes,
na
ma'am.
like
Before the exams, I study 6 to 7 hours in a day, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I get up early in the Yes, ma'am.
yes, please, please.
Yes, I get up early in the morning at 3:30 or 4 o'clock and continue. I studied that time 5 hours in the morning and 2 hours at the evening time, ma'am.
So have you ever deviated from your like path of learning?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever deviated?
Yes, ma'am. I debated.
Do you remember the term deviated? Yesterday you learned.
Yes, ma'am. I debated.
Devoted, not deviated. अब again
Deviate.
आप क्या मतलब था
Devour.
deviate का? क्या मतलब था
Deviate.
deviate का?
Starving, na, ma'am.
डेविड मतलब जब गाड़ी ने अपना रास्ता घुमा दिया था. So
गाड़ी
my
के रास्ते.
question is that
Repeat
डेविएट
it,
मैंने
ma'am.
कोई जब गाड़ी ने अपना रास्ता घुमाया था सेम पाथ में नहीं था. गाड़ी
Oh, yes, ma'am.
याद आ रहा है डेविएट का मतलब? जब हमने ये बोला था कि कोई चीज डेविएट होती है इसका मतलब आप उस वे में नहीं है. आपने जो सोचा है आप उससे अलग कुछ कर रहे हैं. मीन्स यू
Yes,
आर
ma'am.
डेविएटेड फ्रॉम योर प्रॉमिस.
Yes,
प्रैक्टिस
ma'am.
नहीं
I
मैंने
totally
4 वर्ड
debated.
अभी तक कराया था.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
I
I
know.
tot
I I can easily means understand that you didn't understand that term. That's why you are saying yes. I deviated. I deviated. Now tell
ma'am.
me, have you ever deviated from your like determination from your like you must have made some kind of to-do list and all what you have to do. So have you ever deviated from
Yes,
that?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I deviated from my path because um, I just don't want to become a teacher, ma'am. Never. I just Yes, ma'am. And I'm in this line right now. I'm teaching. I'm doing teaching, ma'am. And I don't like this line. I didn't like this line, teaching
Not
line.
like, I don't like this profession.
Yes, I just don't like this profession, but I'm right now. I'm this profession. I'm a teacher, and I'm just teaching to my students.
So
Yes.
do you want to capitulate?
Capitulate. I forgot
Now she's
capitulate.
thinking what is the meaning of capitulate.
Yes. No, ma'am. To give up. To give up, ma'am.
Notebook is there now with you, I
No,
know.
no,
Now
no, no, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
okay. So
Capitulate to give
now,
up.
like at this stage, do you want to really capitulate?
Y- No, ma'am. Because I have 13 years of experience in teaching. So right now I never thought कि I capitulate this profession, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So you don't want to capitulate, right, from this
Yes.
profession. Okay. So
Yeah,
now,
ma'am.
like, have you ever felt just rapture in this profession?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm raptured
Why?
in this profession because,
Why?
uh, ma'am, I'm teaching for 13 years continuously. So right now I'm satisfied with this profession and I'm raptured, ma'am. I'm raptured in this profession right now.
You are feeling rapture, right? You are
Yes,
feeling
ma'am.
rapture
Yes, ma'am.
in this
I'm feeling
profession.
very happy, ma'am. It is the exact, this is the exact meaning.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is there now? I'm telling you, you should just take practice, okay? All these things, okay?
Oh,
Otherwise, what is there now?
yes, ma'am.
If someone just starts speaking by using this term, you will feel sabotage.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
sabotage.
Destroyed, ma'am. Destroyed. To destroy.
Okay, so you have to sustain. Okay, you have to sustain this
Maintain,
learning.
ma'am. I really sustained in my profession, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay, got it. Now this is the way how you can practice. Okay. Now
Okay,
Ashia
ma'am.
come up. Ashia, not first of all, just talk with me. Let me
Yes,
talk
ma'am.
with Samir. Wait a bit. Samir, are you there? I
Yes,
think
ma'am, I'm hearing.
Samir was not. You were not there no, yesterday in the classroom.
No, no, I did not attend the class yesterday.
Gosh. Oh, so you missed a very beautiful session. Yesterday. Oh, so Ashia, come up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Oh yes, I'm just looking for some coaching for you. Okay, just a sec.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Ashia, suppose you are on your way to school. For example, you don't go, right? Suppose you drive to your work. Okay, in the mid of on in the mid, right? You saw some of the burglars are there, right? So what will you do? Means they are trying to burglar some house and all.
Some kind of.
There are some burglar and they want to burglarize some kind of house and all, right? In your society and all. What will you do?
Sorry, I don't get the meaning of burglar.
If someone just break into someone's house, burglar.
They are breaking someone's house illegally.
Illegally, they enter into the house. That is called burglary. Okay, and
Okay.
the person are known as burglar, right? So, like, suppose you are drive to your work, but if you are in the mid of your work, okay. So now, all of a sudden, you just catch
Yeah.
that sight that someone is trying to enter illegally into someone's house. So, what will you do? Will you
Okay.
capture and you will just go towards your task, or what will you do?
Okay. If something like that, if something like this ever happened, So I will definitely not capsulate, but I cannot involve because physically I'm not able to um, deal with them. So I definitely call to someone like police or something. If I have the number, I definitely call police, and I definitely call police after that if I get some help. So I will definitely ask for some help, or I call to someone in my family or my relatives if anyone have that kind of things. Yeah, they are no, they can deal with this situation. Whoever can deal with this situation, so I will call the help. I think this is the right thing to do in this situation.
Okay, so it is really like you means I would say you want to do the same. Okay, so do you think like if it really if in reality it happens, so you will be sustained with your thought?
Yes, definitely I will be sustained with my thought because I have this personality. I cannot stand injustice. So whatever I can do, whatever no, I am capable of, I can do. Certainly, I will do.
But nowadays, in our society, if someone's like see now such kind of things, they don't want to involve, right? They just capitulate there and there because they don't want to steal fast with that kind of thought. They feel that if they inform the police and all, so means somewhere they are just
Actually,
falling themselves in some kind of
actually,
problem.
yeah, I can. Sorry for interruption. Sorry. Yeah,
No,
you can
actually,
complete your sentence.
no, carry on.
Yeah, actually, I have noticed this thing that in metro cities or in big cities, you can say, people do such things. They don't involve. If anything is happening in front of them, injustice happening in front of them, they cannot do anything. But where from where I come from a little district in here. People are very kind to each other. They help to each other. They don't, they don't care about who are you. If you are relative, you are neighbor, they don't care. If you are in trouble, they will definitely help you. So we have this kind of upbringing of this kind of society here, that we have this nature. We help each other. I have this experience. I went to Delhi, and I went to the market. So, and I was with my relative. So she's basically with she's Delhi is her hometown, and I'm from this Rampur. So we went to the market, and the that was June, the scorching heat, and we are like sweating on all. So a small boy, he was like 4 or 5 years old, and he was selling the door mats. So I asked how much, so he told like 30 rupees or 50 rupees something. So she was bargaining with him. So I was like, come on, you are bargaining with this small child. It's so pathetic. Cannot I just gave him like the full amount or 100 rupees something. So when we get back home, so she was making fun of me. Like, you are acting like all Mother Teresa, and what are you doing? You don't know such kind of people. It is their uh, business, or they do purposely this thing to attract the people. And so, yeah, so I noticed this one thing. Their lack of empathy. I noticed this
Yeah,
thing.
they are not compassionate nowadays. They
Yeah,
just think about themselves,
but
right?
the town people are very kind. I noticed this thing. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
people of South are very, I went to the Chennai also. So the people of South India, they are also very kind, and they treat women very respectfully. If you are driving to, if you are the bus, if you are riding, what should I say, riding or driving? Riding. If you are riding a bus, if you are in a bus and you are lady, you are standing. So they will definitely give you a seat. And so they are very respectful. But in Delhi, I noticed no one do this kind of thing.
Yeah, earlier, Arshia, it was not like that. Delhi, it was not like that, right? But nowadays, yeah, there were a lot of changes. I also noticed the same whenever I just go there now. I also noticed the same. Yeah, it is not like that. But don't you think, Arshia, like means actually what happens like in our surrounding, in our society, somewhere it is influencing the mindset and the perspective of the people. I don't think like everyone like are bad, but somewhere like this kind of activities what is happening, because like bulls and thugs are there everywhere, Arshia. So
Yeah.
easily it is very difficult to just rely on anyone nowadays, if you are just trying to do something for someone now, and the very next hour you will find that person is doing something else, right? His picture means he has two faces, nowadays it is happening. Maybe
It's true.
don't you think like it is somewhere impacting or influencing the mindset of the people, and that's why they are doing
It
like
is.
that?
Yes, yes, it is right. But if we cannot take stand and we cannot take initiative, so the kindness will die. No, someone has to uh, someone has to take its step. Whatever will happen, no matter. But we cannot leave this empathy and this compassion, because these things make us human.
Yeah,
We,
so for
we
the
should,
sustainability of compassion and empathy, so do you think like we should definitely listen to our heart, not
yes,
our brain, right?
definitely, yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we have Samir as well. Samir, come up.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose you have experienced something in your life.
Okay.
You had someone, right? You had someone.
Okay.
You saw that person is on the road and you just had him with everything, right? Okay, you didn't leave any stone unturned. Okay, for that person. But next day or maybe after 2 3 days, you are finding he has different face, right? Whatever you experienced 2 days back, he's not that kind of personality. He's quite different personality. So what will be your step at that time? Will you leave that your nature of compassion and empathetic nature that you are possessing, so will you hold yourself and will you just think, no, from today onwards I am not going to help anyone because I have experienced this thing, so how can I rely on other person? What will be your take on for the same, Samir?
Ma'am, generally it happens in life. We try to help someone, but the result which we receive, that was not good. So sometimes we think that from today or nowadays, I'm not going to help anyone. I'm not going to support anyone. So because of we are human nature, we are very merciful and we are very kind. So and this is actually in my opinion, this is depend on education. This is a more effect from education. For example, if there is someone is illiterate, it means he has no knowledge, and someone there is some guys he has knowledge. So there is a very far different. So nowadays, if you have education, so you can survive for yourself, and you can understand what the situation is going on. And illiterate person, for example, nowadays you can see on YouTube, do whatever you want. Uh, they are what is they are acting on behalf of money. I have much money, I have more money, so I can do whatever I want. So the, this is happening everywhere, not only in India but also all over the world. And if you want to survive for yourself, nowadays you must have education, and you should think, or we should think how, how how to support, or how to help that guys, or help that lady to uh, safe side.
Yeah, so Samir, don't you think like if the person is really compassionate or empathetic, so he should try to understand why that person did the same? Because if we are seeing that, we are just experiencing that that person, he just did something like with us, but now he's like means he is not that kind of personality. But at the same time, it can be happen that whatever he did earlier, maybe he doesn't have any I would say resource of income and all, so that's why he also supporting his family, so that is the only way maybe for him, so that's why he did, Samir, I also just watched some of the like documentary films and all. I was really, it was quite pathetic situation, like there were many kids as well, okay, and they have been just sent for that kind of like task. Miss, at that age when they should be sent to the schools, but what they are doing, they are just bagging on the road, and like flowers and all. What they did now, like they just collect the flowers from graveyard, graveyard
Yes,
from
I
there.
understand.
But the people, no, they just give some kind of flowers and all, no. So what they do they just collect those flowers from graveyard, and they just keep them freshened with gutter water, they just dip those flowers in gutter water, they just somehow they just keep it freshened. And after means some kind of like process is there. After that, they just sell out single piece of flower at 20 rupees, but they don't have anything to do, I feel, right? So for that, I like just how means in which situation we are living. We are, by God grace, we are having everything, right? We are getting everything, but there is nobody to take care of those kids. Like they are just spoiling their childhood as well. So I think like we should try to uh, be always empathetic, and we should be always in the, if someone is doing something, so I would say the like uh, what I can say. So for the same like what experience we are gaining for the doings of others, right? We should not treat in the same way to the other person, because it may be possible the person to whom we are just neglecting now, he is right. It can be possible. So we should not try to weigh everyone in the same balance, right? What do you think, Sami?
uh, as you said, in this manner, in my point of view, we want to just leave. No, no, we can't do anything. There is no benefit for fighting. There is no benefit for abusing and something, misbehaving with the other person. It is not. There is no benefit of it.
Okay, Arshia, over to you. Are you having dinner?
No, ma'am.
I
No, ma'am.
guess. Okay. So, what do you think, Arshia? So, like, if you have experienced something like bitter experience, you have like received from the society and all. So, do you think like we should just treat the other person on the behalf of that according to our experience?
No, ma'am. Like earlier I said, if we do this, the compassion and the humanity will die. So, for the sake of humanity, we cannot do this because I have this rule. I'm a believer and I have this rule. If I help someone, I don't want anything in return from that person only. I want in return from, yeah, I know this. It will come to me. It will come to me from this way or like from other way. So I cannot, I cannot, I don't, sorry, I don't know this word.
Okay, fine. I can understand. I can
Want
move
return.
on.
I don't want in return from that person. I just have help whatever I'm capable of,
Yes.
and I forget.
Yeah,
Like, like
in return, we are not seeking anything, right?
yeah,
We are
yeah.
just doing our duty. Okay, rest, just leave on God. He is there. He's
Someone
watching, right?
we will in need and someone will definitely help us, and I experience this thing. So if we do something good, that good thing will come to you. Yeah, it definitely come to you.
Habit. Do good habit. Yeah. So your each and every answers, I always like find it. They not resonate with me, right? Exactly. And I see eye to eye. Really, we are on the same page. Thank you so much for sharing, Aisha, your insightful, valuable like thoughts and all. And Samir, thank you for
Welcome,
just
ma'am.
being up till here, right? So it's already 10:50. I know you people are just feeling hungry or you are starving. So bye for now. See you tomorrow. Till then, take
Of
care.
course, of course. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good
Bye
night.
bye, Ashley. Good night. Good night, Samir.
Good night, ma'am. Good night.